Hello, everybody. My name is Patience, and this YouTube channel is called Patience Please, because everybody needs some patience, right? All right. Thank you for following, hitting that follow button, subscribing, liking, and commenting in the channel, okay? Thank you so much. Hit that subscribe button, y'all. Hit that follow button for me. If you have been here, you already know what the previous videos have been about. We have been going over Love Island Season 8 USA, okay? We've been through many episode recaps, all right? And we'll be going over a few more until we get to the end, y'all. And we are continuing our recaps, y'all. You know, I have been a little late on the uploads and the recaps, but they are continuously going. They're continuously coming. So if you do not watch Love Island USA, that's okay. I have the recaps all right here. I have the recaps all right here on this channel. We have gone over many episodes again. So today we will be going over episodes 14 and 15 today. Okay. So we are catching up. So again, go hit that follow button, please. Like this video, comment down below. I want to share this experience with y'all. So let's just get into it, y'all. Let's get into it. So we're going to start off with episode 14. So as you know, episode 13 ended off with the recoupling with the love letters, okay? So we see Soul and Caleb, they have been blindsided by Kinsey and Sincere, okay? So they go off in their corner after the recoupling is done, and they're just talking about like, this was like, we were blinded. I did not see this coming. I'm annoyed. This was a surprise by us. So we see them talking about that. And you can just see Soul. She is pissed off. She knows she want to just slang Sincere by his hair all up and down that villa. Cause I felt that too. Cause the blindside part was like really, that's not cool. Like you could have just told her that you were still feeling Mel, like you had her in the back of your head. Like, you know, same with Kinsey, and you over here smiling, Kinsey, when you got back with Corbin. You could have told Caleb, like, I'm exploring you, but I'm still feeling Corbin. But no, you kept giving this man like inches and inches. Oh yeah, I could see us outside of the villa. I can picture us like going on dates and stuff. You're my cowboy. We match. Blindsided, right? We also see Mel and Sincere speak this night. They're talking about the recoupling, and Sincere's like, I just always kept thinking of you. It's always been you. It's never changed. Like it was just like a little like dip off, and then I'm coming back. Sincere, you are a sneaky Sincere. You're sincere, but you're not honest. So we see them speaking, and Mel's like, okay, this time around, I'm going to be respectful of you. And Sincere's like, yep, and I'm going to be honest, and we're just going to go on from there because we've always liked each other. We have history, and it's always been you. They, you know, Sincere, just keep being you, babe. Keep being you, and let's see how far your honesty goes. Okay. Let's give them another chance. I'm going to give them another chance. And let's see how honest this relationship is going to go. Okay. Between the both of them. So we also see Casey and Anaya talk, and they're feeling more reassured about their relationship after the letters were written because they were having their little issues. You know, they thought they were the perfect couple, but then everybody's like, I think Casey wants to talk and like get out of his relationship and, you know, explore Soul, and he's haven't had the chance. So this was like toggling at their relationship, but then they wrote those letters and it kind of reassured them back into their couple, which I don't think it fixes anything. I think both of them need to go explore their options. Like they really need to go explore their options because it's not tested yet. Their relationship has not been tested. Like Casey didn't have a fair chance to talk to Soul. Like because of Anaya. Like you guys are not closed off. You guys need to explore because there's going to be plenty of more tests. That was just like one small one. It wasn't a real test. So I don't think the letters yes, it's reassurance, but I don't think it's going to fix anything, you know? Then we see Kinsey. She is talking to Caleb and she's telling him like, I'm sorry that I picked Corbin, but I just been feeling him. And can we still be friends? Girl, you did not give Zach a chance when he tried to pull you after he went and found a new bombshell. Okay, so what makes you think what makes you think Caleb is gonna want to be friends with you? You just blindsided this man. You sneakily went behind his back, put a letter in Corbin's box, and called it a day. That man don't like you no more. That man is blindsided. He feels disrespected on national TV. Who wants to be your friend, babe? Who wants to be your friend? So that's what he said. He's like, I don't see us being friends because I just really thought that, like, you really liked me. You were saying stuff to me about like certain things, and I was feeling really reassured by you. And right now, I just want to just like get away from this and just like cool down a little bit because I just feel disrespected. And she's like, yeah, that's fair. Kenzie don't give a fuck. She got no care in her fucking body. She don't care, Corbin. I mean, she don't care, Caleb. She don't care. She just needed to do that for TV and not make her look like the bad person. But she don't care. That night ends, everybody is excited that they are back in their original couple and they are going to bed. This ends that night, okay? So we see the next morning, the Islanders get up, they get their breakfast in, they start sitting around the pools, getting relaxed, every day they have to like get in their little corners and start speaking about certain situations of the night before or how they're feeling. So the first group we see is the boys talking to Sincere, and he's like, I don't know how to talk to Soul. Like, I don't know how to speak to her about the situation. Like, I feel like it's going to be weird. Like, I feel like, how do I pull her and tell her what has like been on my mind since I was in a couple with her? And the boys are like, well, you just need to, Bryce, you just need to tell her like you have always felt this way for Mel, and I really liked you too, but I've always had like a connecting relationship, like I've already had a connection with Mel and it goes back way before you got here. So he gets the courage to pull Soul. Child, Soul was not hearing it. Sincere goes over there and he's talking to Soul and he's like, I feel bad because I really had Mel in the back of my head, but I really liked you too. And she's like, fucking bro, be honest. You're full of shit. You are not telling the truth. Your name is Sincere, but you're not honest.
You're just not honest person at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Like she was dropping them F-bombs. She was pissed.
I'm not gonna fucking spank you. I don't know why you're fucking lying. I literally just feel like you're full of shit. I feel like you've just been blowing smoke up my ass.
She was pissed, and I would be too. I feel her on that because it's like you were feeding her bullshit. She was just a fling. That's how guys are sometimes. They like to get away from their real relationships and they like to go and fling with girls and then they come back to their real relationship. Like, I don't know why guys do that. It's just irritating because it's like, I don't know what you're going to find anything new. Like, I don't know what you're going to find. If you like if you like them genuinely, so stay there, but don't keep hopping back and forth, feeding them both dust, feeding them both bullshit, So that ends their conversation. Like, Soul's like, you're just full of shit. I don't believe you. Like, dude, whatever. And Sincere is like, he didn't know how to take it. He was quiet as a mouse. He was like, well, that's how it went. Good. You needed that, Sincere. You really did, because you are, whoever named you, they weren't thinking about you ever having to like live up to your name. Ever. My name is Patience, and you know how hard it is to have patience in like every situation. Oh my God, it's so hard. But Sincere, ooh, that's another one. That's a hard one to live up to. Because a lot of people out here be lying. Just lying for no reason. You ever met a person that just lie for no reason? Sincere. He just be lying for no reason. Like, anyways, moving on. Did y'all catch Zach stretching out Bryce? Talking about this is what I do to my patients. Every patient or guy patients? Like, and then peep the zoom in. Love Island is so funny. Peep the zoom in on the bed. Like, their relationship, I keep saying this over and over again, something's off. I don't care what y'all say, something's off. Something's off. Something's off. Peep Love Island, they are so shady, like, cause they be zooming in on like what's going on with Bryce and Zach. Like, it's so obvious that one of them is going. I'm telling you, get a little shots in them, especially Zach. They going. They getting down and dirty. They are. hmm They're definitely getting down and dirty. Trinity and Kata, y'all better watch your mans. Just watch them. Just saying. Then we see Soul and Caleb speaking, and they're just like, since they're in a couple, they're trying to get to know each other, but there is no spark at all, y'all. There's no spark. That's a friendship. They have nothing in common. I'm watching their conversation. I'm like, this is boring. This is boring. This is not it. I don't think Caleb belongs on the show. I feel like, I don't know. He's a sweet guy, but I just don't think this is his thing. Like, this is not his vibe. He's very like chill southerner guy. I haven't seen him get out of his like character, like get rowdy or anything besides the challenges, but because that's the challenges, but like I don't see him like being a super fun like dude. Like he just seems like a Prince Charming that's always nice and sweet. Like, you know? Then we get to our nightcap of the day. So the groups are grouping as usual. They say their little toast and they drink their wine. But I was thinking like this episode is a little too dry for me. Like something has to happen. And then boom, Ariana Maddox comes in slaying all slickly. They never see her coming in. So she slides her way in and she tells them, gather around the fire pit, y'all. Gather around because you know some BS is about to happen. So they gather around the fire pit and it is time to choose America's favorite couples. Okay, so America gets the vote and they get to decide what couples are safe. America has voted and they have voted the couples that are safe from getting dumped from the island. So the first couple we see that is safe is Trinity and Bryce, which I wasn't expecting them to be the first one nominated. But then again, they are like one of the couples that are not really having issues. So it's fair. I see it. Anyways, I still think they are a paid sponsorship waiting for them at the end of the season. Okay. Nick and Alondria situation. Anyways, the second couple we see is Casey and Anaya. That is safe. Also, we see Kata and Zach. That is safe. And then also, which I wasn't expecting because America, y'all are back and forth with Mel and Sincere because y'all voted Soul to be in a relationship with Sincere last time. So y'all don't know what y'all doing. Y'all just be doing anything. So that was the last couple that was voted as a safe. So the three couples that were not voted safe and possibly could be dumped from the island. We have Corbin and Kenzie, which I was praying it was them that was going to go. Then we have Gabriel and Jen. And then we have Soul and Caleb. So these are the three couples that are not safe. So our fellow islanders are given the directions of booting one girl and one guy from Ariana Maddox. She's telling them one guy, one girl has to be voted off the island and it's up to the rest of the islanders to vote that. So they regroup. They think of the pros. They think of the cons. So they finally come up with the decision and they send Sincere up to give the vote. So Sincere gets up and he's talking about this islander from what we've seen today and blah, blah, blah. I don't know what the hell he was talking about, but he's like, what we've seen today is the results of why we voted. This was a group decision. We have gone back and forth. She came to do what she was supposed to do, but we're voting her off anyways. Like, what? What are you talking about, Sincere? The metaphor is talking about how none of us are fortune tellers, but we can clearly see the fortune that's going to happen today. I don't know. Anyways, he decides, the boys have decided that Soul needs to get kicked from the island. Okay. So Kenzie and Jen go sit back down with the rest of the girls. We get to the girls' decision. They decided to send Mel to speak and represent for them. So she gave it her all. I was like, dang, Mel. Like, dang. She was like, this boy is not content. Every time a new bombshell comes in, he's always looking for something new. He has had plenty of chances to connect with somebody, but all he is looking for is a new bombshell. I'm like, dang. She just kept going. But they have came to the conclusion of they have chosen those two islanders to get booted from the island. Soul has her last words and she's like, this is a couple's island. Y'all are putting me out my misery. Thank you for putting me out my misery because this ain't it. Okay. And she's right because none of y'all are like literally trying to explore other options. Y'all are all literally like comfortable in your couples at this point. So it's fair for what she said. For me, if I was her, I would have been like, fuck you, sincere, fuck you. Okay. I would have been like going down a row. Who can get it? Who want it? Cause I'm leaving now. Anyways, those are the two islanders that have been dumped. All right, so we are getting to episode 15, you guys. So Gabriel and Soul are officially dumped from the island. They give Gabriel a chance to say his goodbyes and how he feels about his situation of being dumped. He's like, so I came to represent for my country the best way. I thought that's what bombshells do, that they play the game of just getting around in the villa and kissing every single body and, just swapping spit. Gabriel, please, you were never, like they say, you were never content with finding a girl in there. You just wanted to have a good vacation and swap spit with anybody who came up in that bitch, okay? That's exactly what you wanted to do. And that's like exactly why you're leaving, okay? Gone, kicked from the villa. Anyways, those two get booted. So the boys are highly upset about the situation, especially Zach. Like, the way Zach was acting, talking about, oh, you guys ain't gonna get no breakfast in the morning. Shut up, then cook it for Bryce. The hell? Anyways, he was super upset amongst the boys that they didn't make the right decision of getting rid of Gabriel, but they low-key didn't want to tell, like, didn't want to say, like, we should have sent Caleb home, because, like, that's super mean to say, but that's basically what they were saying. They said that the girl's decision to let Gabriel go home because he's being too sexual and he's not trying to find a girl. And the guys are like, that's just a stupid decision, because if that was the case, we would have sent Kenzie home. And the girls were like, well, it's done, it's done. Anyways, let's move on, which I agree. Like, if the girls made their decision to send Gabriel home because that's how they felt, that's how they felt. You guys don't have a decision to send him home. You guys had a decision to send the girls home. So you should have made Kenzie go home if y'all had a problem with that, okay? Anyways, they get past that situation. They all come to amends that like, we made the decision, he's gone now, let's just move on from the situation, right? So then we see Corbin telling Kenzie, like, the guys really wanted to, like, send you home, like that's who you were on the first on the list. And Kenzie's like, why me? Like, I'm not lustful, like I'm not doing that. I'm playing, like, the game, like I'm actually trying to find somebody in here. And Corbin's like, please don't tell them. Now you asking the wrong person to not tell. You're asking the wrong person to not tell nobody. You know Kenzie was gonna run her mouth in 2.5 seconds, Corbin. You knew that. So that ends the night. From there, they end the nightcap and they all go to bed. And then here goes the next morning, the whole spiel. The ladies are actually getting their breakfast. They're actually getting their breakfast. And peep that Bryce is showing his little dingling to Zach. Like, Love Island, you could have cut the clip, but you guys know what you're doing. You could have cut that clip, because that, like, why was Zach literally peeping inside Bryce's pants? And then later on in the day they talking about it and he's like, that's not even me fully hard. Like, what is going on? I think they need to go to the hideaway. Because something is off with those two. I'm just saying, something is. So then they get a text. they get a text and they have to do another challenge, and it's sponsored by Maybelline. It's like something the prince and princess type of theme. I don't know. I didn't really like this challenge, honestly. It was like you either slime the guy or you like throw the green fog inside their face, but like most of them were kissing the guys, and they were kissing people that they're outside of their couples, and then they have to pair like the statement towards the islander how they felt, which they always do, and then the guys had to go over and literally like lick and kiss all over the girl's feet. And you know, like some of us is freaky, some of us is not, but I just didn't care for this challenge. It was like all right. It was like a filler for me. Like they have like the cute Maybelline lip gloss, you know, applied to their lips, and then they go kiss their mans. But it was all right. It was all right of a challenge. So after the challenge, they get ready for the nightcap. Okay, and then you see Trinity and Bryce talking. And you see them like Trent is trying to get the scoop. Trent is trying to get the scoop from Anaya. Like, what's going on? What the soul situation and everything. She's trying to get the scoop from her homegirl. She played it cool too. And Bryce was talking about Casey was really the only one that really wanted to save Soul. And she's like, really? Tell me more. She really got the scoop all sneakily, like she did. I love that for her, because she wasn't acting like really obvious with this. She was getting her scoop, collecting it, and finna go tell Anaya real quick. Okay, I like that. So then we see Sincere and Caleb on the couch, right? Sincere, sneaky Sincere, hypes up Caleb to go talk to Kata, pull her for a chat. Sincere, you so effing sneaky. I'm so sorry. He is so sneaky. But anyways, Caleb is now single. He can go pull Kata if that's what he's truly feeling. But it's Sincere talking about, I'm gonna have your back, bro. I'm gonna have your back no matter what. I'm gonna have your back. Like, there's just things about Sincere. He's just so sneaky. Like, all you have to tell that man is, oh, you want to pull Kata for a chat? Yeah, go for it. I think you should. Explore your options. Not, oh, yeah. Do it. Yeah, I'm gonna have your back, bro. That's what you're feeling. Go do it. Like, it's like instigating a little bit in a way. There's like a difference. You advising and then instigating, and he definitely feels like it. It just feels like instigating with him. I don't know. Sincere's just too sneaky for me. So, anyways, Caleb finally gets the balls to pull Kata, and he pulls her, and here's Zach turning his chair to watch the whole thing. Mind you, they in all the way in speakeasy. He can't even see. So they're in there talking, Caleb and Kata. And it's kind of like going well. I like their conversation. She's all giggly and smiling and stuff. And I think they like had a good, nice chat. Like, it's probably something different from Zach. So she probably is enjoying it a little bit more, because that's probably like the first person who like kind of pulled her that she's actually like going to give a chance to. Because when Sincere did it, it didn't seem like she was all, you know, into like talking to him. She kind of gave him like the cold shoulder. But with Caleb, she's more giggly and like talking. You can see her smile is like from ear to ear. You know, I kind of peeped it. Okay, so we end the episode of 15 with Trinity telling Anaya about Casey's decision of trying to save Soul. So she tells Anaya this, and she's like, oh, so it was Casey who was trying to save Soul. And Anaya's like, you know what? I am so freaking tired of this. Like, he's making it seem like he wasn't trying to save her. Because who else would she talk to if she broke up with Sincere and that couple was like, you know, that issue was like done. So who else would she talk to in the villa? Who? So Anaya is like over it. And I get it. Like, Anaya, I get it that he's telling you one thing and doing another, but that seems like the thing in this villa, like most of the guys are doing. So I really don't think it's a surprise that he was trying to save Soul. He was trying to talk to her multiple times when she was inside the villa. So I don't think it was like a big issue, but I do understand her, where she's coming from, because it seems like she's just a one type guy girly. She don't have a roster,
even though she says she had a roster outside of, you know, this villa, but it's not giving that. It's not giving roster. It's giving one guy, I want to be under KC. But that ends the episode of Love Island season 8, episodes 14 and 15, y'all. That ends that episode. I have recapped it. So I thank you guys for watching my channel. Please go subscribe, follow, hit that like button. Thank you guys. We'll be seeing you guys soon. Thank you so much for watching, and we're out.